You want to give this to him? You want to give this to him to put this right there? You want to take a bath, Kobe? You're cold. You're cold. Let's put some clothes on. Callow, go clean up your mess and stop playing.
Mom, I need help.
Okay.
I hold this.
Okay, then you don't need my help then. You're able to pause. Yes. Crypto out. The boys are sleeping, so I'm going to try to get a quick workout in before Kala should be good before the baby wakes up. Last night we tried, I tried doing my workouts when during lockdown, but we both finished getting like out of the shower and things like that at like 9:30, maybe even later. So while the boys were asleep, I'm going to take advantage of this time and try to work out. It feels so good to work out. My gosh. I had a 15-minute workout, and then I had the warm-up and then the cool down. So a little bit over 15, maybe 30 minutes altogether, maybe more. The boys are still both asleep. I just checked on the baby maybe 10 minutes ago. I should probably check on him again. However, you know when you are in, I don't know the word for it. Okay, just get straight to it. So you know how like there'll be times in your life where you just get that worship song stuck in your head and you just have to just listen to it over and over and over and over again, whether that be a new song or old song that takes you to a place that you used to be in your relationship with God. I feel like our relationship with God is always changing. Like it's never just we're on this high road of constant, you know, praise, worship, in his presence, just, you know, pouring out. At least I'm not. And then there's times where, you know, we still have that relationship with God, but it's not as deep as, you know, if you lost somebody or if, you know, you're going through a tough time and you're like praying for that thing. You know what I mean? I feel like there's, again, for me, I feel like there's these times where, you know, you have your highs and you're just going gun-ho for God, you know, deleting all the worldly music, deleting, you know, just filtering out the things that don't benefit your relationship with God. And then there's other times where you have a balance, don't like that word, in this circumstance, where you have you allow some worldly music and things to happen in your life and still kind of dabbling with your relationship with God, but you're not all fully committed. Lately, I've been praying, like, God, like, take me back to that place where I was at my dad's house. And when I think about my relationship with God, I think about my relationship when I was freshly married, you know, at my dad's house and like just going hard, pouring my heart out, crying my eyes out every night because I just wanted him. Like, I didn't care about anything else, you know, I just wanted his presence. And I feel like there's so many times where, you know, like we want his presence, but it's, like I said before, it's not like, you know, crying out like, I want to serve you. I don't care about anything else in this world. I just want you. And that's where I'm at in this life, in this season right now. I just want to get back to where I was, not even get back to where I was. I want to be so much deeper than I was before. Me and Jalen talk about this all the time. For him too, like we want to get back to a place where it's not just like craving that want and desired relationship with him during when we need something, but just because we want it, like, you know. And that's what I think about at my dad's house. It wasn't like, well, maybe freshly married, you know, going through some things, freshly married, but I genuinely just wanted him. And I want to get back there. And I think I heard a sermon, Pastor Todd, maybe he was saying like, you know, like it takes discipline, like, you know, with working out, it takes discipline. You're not going to want to do it, but it takes that discipline to actually keep doing it and doing it, to actually want to have it every day, like drinking water. I used to hate water drinking that. My dad would not force me, but try to coerce me to get, you know, drink it. It's good for you. I didn't care anything about that. I would drink nothing for days if I had to drink water. Like I would starve, basically, be dehydrated. But now it's like my body craves that water because I was so disciplined in my young adult years. I'm still young adult, but like freshly out of high school of trying to get to drink water, and now that my body craves it, I know that's what it's going to take with my relationship with God right now. Because I know that's what it's going to take with my relationship with God right now. Like, I have a relationship, but it's not like, I don't know. I don't know. But after I was done working out, I sat here and I just heard that song. It's always the same song every time. It's Abba, I Belong to You. Oh, that song literally ironically gets under my skin, not in a bad way, but ironically because of its lyrics. But that song just does something to my soul. It just kind of brings me back to that place of just like Abba, like Father, like, you know, and I was singing it too. Usually when I sing, Callow says, "Mom, stop singing." Not because it's bad, it's just he is a little bit of a control freak, to be honest. I was singing that song yesterday morning, and he just great. Anyways, the look on his face, he was playing on his car, and the look on his face, he was just kind of like looking at me like, you know, like he didn't say anything. He was just, the look in his eyes, I can't even explain it, but it's like he felt it too. And I began singing it, and I looked, it was staring at him, you know, and I began to continue singing, and I didn't realize until just this moment. But he was like, he didn't stop me. And he was just, and if I would stop because, you know, the baby's crying, I'll hurry up and put the pacifier in or something like that. But he said to me, he was like, "Mom, keep singing." Of course, my phone died. If you guys know me, my phone's never charged. It's on the charger now. Yeah, he was like, "Mom, keep singing." And Kobe was, you know, he was fine. After I gave him his pacifier, he was just looking at me and slowly going to sleep. I used to sing that song to Kello when he was a newborn too. But it was just an absolute beautiful moment. But as I finished working out just now, I listened to that song on YouTube, and you know, the regular is fine, but I love the Michelle Anna cover. That was the first time I heard that song. But I was listening to that song just now after my workout, and I began to remember the conversation that Jalen and I had yesterday, because these past few days during this week, I have been, you know, overstimulated and, you know, just not snappy, a little bit, not really, but just clearly exhausted. And Jalen was saying, like, you know, like, you don't have to do every single thing every day. Because, like, every time I come home, you're either cleaning, washing dishes, cooking, like, you're doing something. You're not sitting down, you know, watching TV, reading a book, taking some time to yourself. And he was like, I want to see that more. Like, I want to see you take time to yourself and not just clean every single day. He's like, there's always going to be something to clean. And I was like, I know, that's the point. Like, he was like, we live in a house, like, it's going to be lived in. It doesn't have to be like spotless every time. You have a husband, you have a newborn, you have a dog, and you have a toddler. Like, it's going to be a mess every single day. And that didn't settle with me at all. But he was like, you are 100% free. Like, you can do whatever the heck it is that you want to. And like, literally nothing comes to mind when I think of that. Like, you know, like, and I'm not really free because I have kids. Like, I can't just crypto. You get in real close to me, and I'm sweaty, and your hair is going to be sticking to me. You know what I mean? Like, just stay there. Can we stay there? Boundaries. Okay? I mean, after I sat here and listened to that song, God literally spoke to me and was like, what about me? Like, you can utilize that time and spend it in my presence. Like you're praying and asking, you know, to strengthen that relationship and deepen that relationship with me. However, like, you know, like, you got to put in the effort. And I was like, wow, like, this could be time where I, you know, I'm worshiping or reading or talking to him, journaling, you know, just getting back to the basics. That has been my word this year. Getting back to the basics with my marriage, with my relationship with God, like the business, literally everything. Back to the basics. Maybe not word, but phrase, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I was just like, oh my gosh, God, thank you for that, because that's definitely something I've been praying about, like, you know, like, help me in these areas and, you know, speak to me and things like that. So I'm very grateful that I had this time to soak in, to be in his presence, and to listen to him, to take my headphones off, to disconnect myself from the world, and my thoughts, oh my gosh, my thoughts have been, you know, like on those cartoons, bless you, those cartoons or Disney channels where it's just numbers all in your head, like algebraic equations. That has been your girl these past few postpartum weeks. But yeah, and I've been also asking to silence those thoughts of just like, God, like, it's too much, like, just silence it just for a second. And so I'm very grateful realizing now, but I'm very grateful that I just had that moment of silence and just being able to be in his presence. Really quick, the neighbors are mowing their lawns and the boys are waking up. So really quick, I just wanted to show you, I separated my cleaning tasks throughout the week. So one day I'm doing this task and this task. I'm not doing something every single day like we talked about before, like Jalen was the baby's waking up, talking to me about before. So really quick, I did Sunday is the basically plan, it's just a chill day, clean car and plan week. And then also Kyle has practice now, and then did something really simple. It's another chill day, just prepping and, you know, relaxing. But these are the more heavier days. So I have my Tuesdays where I'm doing laundry, just simply washing, cleaning the 2 bathrooms that we have, and that is it. Master bedroom, cleaning that, tidying that, and washing the sheets and things like that, and cleaning the boys' rooms, tidying up. Cal cleans his own room, but then having them wash their beds and sheets and things like that, and then folding day and meal prep day. That's gonna be a tough day, a long day. And then I have edit vlogs, and then plan weekends, which is kind of really chill too. And then another chill day was just activity. So my more heavier days is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But everything is not piled onto one like it is before. And then, of course, I'll have every single day doing the dishes and things like that, which is, you know, it's super small. And then making the bed and seeing how this goes. I'm going to attempt it starting tomorrow. I basically have everything clean today. I have a lot of clothes that need to be folded, but I'm going to try to wait until Thursday to fold them. Let's see. And I just looked on what I have planned for tomorrow. It says Cal school prep. I'll go into detail of what, hey, that guy looks like my dad. Let me show you. I don't want to be a peeping Tom. You can't really see. You can't see. Anyways, but for Cal school prep, I'll go into detail what that means, maybe at a different time, but it's just overall, our timing is up, but overall, it's just, you know, getting him prepared for school, writing his name, and, okay, I hear you, writing his name and doing like little small learning activities and things like that. Hello is still asleep, so I got this one. Let me feed him real quick. Duty, he's still sleepy.